Home prices in the Charlotte metro are still on the rise, but we are starting to see a shift. Earlier this year, prices were climbing pretty rapidly, but that pace has now slowed down. For June of 2024, the annual price growth was at 6.4%, a decrease from 7.2% in May. This is the slowest growth rate we've seen so far in 2024, signaling that the market may be starting to stabilize. Listen, we're going to talk about this and a whole lot more, and what it means to you as a buyer or seller, and some more details coming out of the Case-Shiller report from July of 2024. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. All right, my friends. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Sean Gerald. I'm a local Charlotte native, one of the few you're going to find if you visit the Charlotte metro. I keep saying it, man, I think a UFO took all the Charlotte natives, but not me. I'm still here. I'm also a United States Marine. Hey, to all my hard chargers out there, Semper Fi Marines. And for those of you that did serve, thank you for your service. If it wasn't the Marine Corps, it's okay. We still love you as well. We clean up a lot of mess for you guys, all right? I know my Army friends out there be like, no, you didn't, but we did, all right? Marines first, baby, the few and the proud. So today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Case-Shiller report that just came out here recently and what it means to you if you're looking to buy a home in the Charlotte region, okay? The Charlotte region is large and in charge. Listen, prices are all over the place depending on where you go, whether you're in the city, whether you're moving out to the Concord area, whether you're going to head out south, go down to Gastonia, whether you're going down to Monroe area, you name it. Prices can be all over the place around the Charlotte metro, but we do have some median prices in the area. We're going to be talking about all that stuff. And listen, I talk to folks just like you every single day. As a matter of fact, I've helped more than 200 people relocate to the Charlotte region from wherever they're coming from. And I tell you what, I'm here to serve you. Doesn't matter if you're moving here in 9 days, 9 weeks, or 9 months. We are going to help you to transition to the Charlotte metro. Now, I work mostly with buyers, sellers, and investors, but I've got about 120 agents at my firm. Some of them do work with renters. So if you're looking to rent when you come into the area, let me know, and I'll connect you with one of my specialists. They will be more than happy to serve you and your family as well. So we're going to jump into this video, guys, and talk about what all this means to you as it relates to going forward in 2024 and moving into 2025. I can't believe it is September 1st already.
What?
So stay tuned. I'll be right back. All right, guys. So if you're a buyer in this market, what does it mean for you? This shift means that home prices are still increasing, okay? The rate of that increase is slowing down, however. This could be a signal to act now before prices start to climb a little higher. That could happen if rates continue to come down, but it also suggests that the market is stabilizing, potentially reducing the urgency to rush into a purchase, meaning you've got some time to possibly shop around if this happens. Buyers might have a little bit more time to find the right property without worrying about drastic price hikes, okay? And we see this stuff all around the Charlotte metro. Sellers right now are still holding onto their homes and holding onto their prices as if it was still COVID market or the COVID market. That market has shifted, but because of our inventory levels, we still are in a seller's market. Now, buyers are buying the best home. So sellers, with the deceleration in price growth, but listen, this might indicate that the window for the maximum profit is starting to narrow for you, okay? While that market is still strong, sellers should consider listing sooner rather than later to take advantage of the current prices before the growth rate slows down to a halt, okay? It's still a seller's market for you guys right now, but the dynamics are shifting slightly, which could influence how long your property stays on the market. And I tell you what, listen, I'm seeing homes right now in the Charlotte market, guys, and I'm talking beautiful homes that are on the market now, priced fairly as well, 100 days. Listen, I saw one home recently, it's $1 million home, on the market though almost a year, and the home is immaculate, almost new, okay, with the Catawba River backing up to this home. But listen, they rejected our offer on this home. We did come in a little bit low, but they rejected the offer. So they're okay with staying on the market. So you're going to find some sellers that are like that don't want to just give away their home. But hey, you know what? We're going to also find some that are desperate and want to do it. So if you're a buyer, this may be the market for you. If you're a seller, listen, you want to make sure that you have updated your home, that you've painted your home, that you've got the carpet done, your flooring looks great, and you don't have 5 or 10 different flooring in your home. because that's going to impact your price and it's going to impact your ability to be able to sell your home. So keep that in mind as you move forward into this market. Let's talk about some national housing measures right now. So we've got two national housing metrics. This is going to be the S&P CoreLogic Case-Shiller Index and the Federal Housing Finance Agency's House Price Index. That's a mouthful, okay? Both have shown a similar trend of decelerating growth in the Charlotte area. Now, according to the Case-Shiller Index, Charlotte's home prices grew by 6.4% year over year in June, which is a drop from the previous month, as we just discussed. Now, the FHFA index, all right, listen, I got that, guys. The index reported a 6.39% growth in quarter two of 2024. That is down from 8.2% in quarter one. This indicates that while prices are still increasing, that rate of increase is slowing down. So that's the data behind those metrics, guys. So again, what does it mean for you as a buyer, okay? The decelerating growth in home prices indicated by both Case-Shiller and FHFA indices suggest that the market is becoming less competitive. While prices are still rising, the slower rate of increase could provide a bit more breathing room to make decisions and potentially negotiate better terms. You need a good real estate agent to negotiate for you. Call me, all right? It might also indicate that the market is moving toward a more balanced state where buyers could have more options and less pressure to outbid others. Now, listen, I'll be honest with you guys. I haven't seen bidding wars in the greater Charlotte metro since we came out of COVID. However, I have seen some bidding wars. And this is going to be in areas where you've got great schools. I see it sometimes in new construction. I see it with existing homes. So listen, just because the market is slow and just because the rates are, I want to air quote this, high, because they're not necessarily high. They're actually still historically low. Look up the data yourself, okay? You can go back to the 1980s and see interest rates were in the 18%. Now, of course, housing prices have risen significantly since that time, but we talk about rates themselves, though, the rates are not high as one would suggest, all right? Now, if you're a seller in this market, the trend does signal that while the market is strong, a peak of rapid price increases may have passed. Listen, sellers, you're going to be faced with not selling your home for the price point that you want it for. I don't care what the comps say. I don't care what your agent tells you. In this marketplace, the majority of homes, okay, and I checked this data out, the majority of homes are getting right around 97% on average of what they're asking for. So if you want to get this home sold quickly, you want to make sure that you price your home right. And again, you make all the necessary updates that you need to your home to make sure that you can get the kind of price point that you want for that property, and that you're not just sitting there like a wounded duck waiting for a real estate agent like myself and my hungry buyer to come in and eat your lunch, okay? Because we're going to come in and lowball you if that home is not priced correctly and it's just been sitting on the market. I'm that guy. I'm going to do it to you, okay? You don't have to accept it, but I am going to do it to you, all right? Now, let's compare this to other metros, all right? National rankings. Charlotte's home price growth was ranked 46% or 46th among the 100 largest metros in the United States during the second quarter of 2024. Now, a year ago, Charlotte's growth was right around 5.1% during that same period, showing a moderate increase in year-over-year growth, but nothing compared to the top performing cities. Now, you talk about local competition, all right? Charlotte is surrounded by great cities. When compared to other metros in the Carolinas, Charlotte is facing stiff competition. Charleston, if you've never been there before, is absolutely amazing. Greenville, South Carolina, the growth rate out there is absolutely stupendous, okay? Greenville is beautiful, guys. Walking, greenway trails, you name it. And it's only about an hour and a half outside of Charlotte, heading down I-85. Both recorded higher growth rates at 8.8%, placing them among the top 20 fastest growing markets. Greensboro, North Carolina, also outpaced Charlotte with a growth rate of 7.7%. Going to be opening up a new office in Greensboro here next month. November 1st is our grand opening. Can't not wait for that. Greensboro well on the way. Now, in comparison, other markets like Winston-Salem, North Carolina, had a 5.3% increase. Columbia, South Carolina, 3.2% increase. And the Raleigh-Cary area of North Carolina, a 2.4% increase. These showed modest growth. Now, This does highlight the varying dynamics across different parts of the Carolinas, with some cities heating up faster than others. Listen, some of those other cities are boring as hell. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Raleigh. Charlotte's year-over-year growth at 6.4% placed it near the middle of the 20 major markets tracked by Case-Shiller, showing that while the city is still competitive, it is not leading the pack. That means that if you're coming from somewhere else, guys, you do and you can experience more affordability in the Carolinas than some of these other cities on this list that are growing at a more rapid pace. Charlotte's going to be very competitive, okay? The job market is great. You got great sports teams. You got a great brewery scene, bar scene, lots of entertainment, arts, museums. The Carolinas are great for that, okay? If you want to go to the beaches, to the mountains, you can do it all here. The greenways, etc., the weather. I can go on and on about the Charlotte market. So if you're thinking about moving here, what you can expect, my friends, is that prices, again, they have gone up, but it's not crazy, though, when you compare it to other major markets around the country. You can still come here and get a deal. Affordability is great in the Charlotte Metro. As a matter of fact, you can still find brand new construction homes, my friends, in the $300,000 price range, okay? This is going to be in the Charlotte city limits and outside in the suburbs as well. So you got to call me, though, at 704-340-3822. I can tell you where to go, where the prices are going to be great, and where not to go, all right? If you're looking for affordability. Now, guys, in conclusion, overall, Charlotte's market does remain robust, but the days of rapid price increases might be behind us just for now, okay? As that pace of growth slows, buyers and sellers, both of you, need to be more strategic. Now, the competition isn't just within Charlotte anymore. The nearby metros around the Carolinas, both north and south, are emerging as strong alternatives, offering similar growth prospects. So as we move forward, it'll be important to watch all the regional dynamics play out, particularly in response to factors like inventory levels and mortgage rates. If you enjoyed the video, please comment below. My name again is Sean Gerald. My information will be found in that description box below. Give me a call at 704-340-3822. Quick video for you guys to kind of digest some of the numbers about what's going on in the Charlotte Metro. If you want to know more, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification. We put out videos twice a week, and I will continue to share with you guys. Hope you have a great day. Let's go get it.